All right, so in this video, I'm going to talk about a scenario where your total cost of risk can increase even though the premium you're paying, the amount you're paying for insurance, is going down. And just to give you an idea, this is a real scenario. It's just the math is going to be made up. The numbers are going to be made up. It was a real estate account. Anyway, so let's say there is a real estate account. There's 6 hotels and they're all worth $10 million. They're on a blanket form of insurance for a total of 60 million, right? 6 times 10 mil. All right, great. And this owner, the owner of that, this $60 million portfolio, this is replacement cost. Every year, he wants to see 3 or 4 quotes and have the insurance companies, sort of battle it out, brokers battle it out over the price of his coverage. And successfully, he drives down the price of his coverage. It's either flat or he's down each year. And let's just say that in a year, he gets this to go down by $20K premium. But in order to accomplish this $20,000 of annual premium increases, maybe beknownst to him or unbeknownst to him, we're very transparent. We found things. This was like a secret time bomb that was sitting in this particular policy. In order to get to a $20,000 premium decrease, he had to accept a per location limit of 4 million. Now, I made this math up because it's easy. This is, the ratio is approximately correct, but, you know what? I want to make that 6 million. I can't even remember my own. So 6 million, and the per location, then there's a gap, right? Because you got $10 million per location, you have 6 locations, $60 million. You still have $60 million of total coverage, but you only have 6 million per location. I know that may seem a little crazy, but this is the sort of stuff that underwriters will put into a policy in order to make it more affordable, right? And so what about this $4 million gap? This $4 million gap then is attached to the total cost of risk, and making the total cost of risk go up. And let's say, 6 million, 4 million per location. So it's actually a $24 million increase of, risk assumed by the insured. Let's say just get, the most generous addition to your total cost of risk. Only possible maybe to have one total loss in a year. So it'd be a $4 million gap essentially on a potential on a claim. Let's just say there's a 1% chance of that total loss. Even a 0.5% chance. A 1% chance would be $40,000. So you'd be adding $40,000 to your total cost of risk. A 0.5% chance would be $20,000. That's a wash, right? A wash on if you have a total loss for just the property amount. But we talk about soft costs of claims. And so if there's one $10 million location is totally wiped out, they only get $6 million for it. There's $4 million. When we are generous, when we give that percent chance of it actually happening, that's all theoretical until it actually happens. If you're looking at a $4 million bill, essentially, to rebuild one of your buildings when you could have had, the whole thing paid for. And, it's going to feel a lot worse than the amortized assumption of risk on an annual basis, because the aggregate's going to be staring you right in there, smacking you right in the face. So lowering premium, increasing your total cost of risk is, again, a personal preference, but it's something that you need to understand in order to make informed decisions on your risk management program. And not every broker talks about it. It's something that we specialize in here at Murray and Assured Partners So if you want to understand what your total cost of risk is, how that relates to the premium that you're paying and your operations as a whole, reach out to me. Google Nate Bunty. You'll be able to find me. Give me a call. Thanks.